Okay then, we should make our way to Boklad. I think we're done with all the side quests. Are you ready, Torgal? You've gotten some real good meat, so you should be ready.
He cracked the crystal too.
It's not a joke. It's real. Right. What we got here about the other day. I'll have you know I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one. Not even my mother. And you won't soon catch me doing that again. So if it please your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Sid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy that lives on, in you and everyone else here at the Hideaway, sure as the sky is blue. At least I think it's still blue. And as long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Otto. I really liked the backstory with Otto and Sid. Wouldn't it be great to have like a DLC of the two of them? That would be so interesting. Let's go now. We ain't got all day. And of course, we're gonna pet Torgal like usual. Whenever we can, we will. Seems like I'm done with all the side quests. Oh, what is this? Ah, closed. Maybe it'll open up. Dalmatian Republic, a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Randela. Having lost both Drake's Fang and the mighty Titan, the political situation in Dalmatia has deteriorated drastically. The government scrambling to withdraw the troops from the ill-starred siege of the Crystalline Dominion, that they might be redeployed to quell the unfolding chaos at home. Well, you guys better get back home then. Well, if they're gonna be a nuisance...
This used to be a trade
we
route
might
for
have to.
merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Oh, this is so beautiful. This is a screenshot. Look at this. Oh, this is so beautiful. Should we just put up a house here, Jill? What do you think? I think we all will be up for it. When all of this is over, let's go live there. We just found the nicest spot. There's some monsters here, but you know... This is just like daily training. I mean, why go to the gym when you got monsters outside that want and will fight you? Leg Eater. That's still such a funny name. So they will only eat my leg. Oh?
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
What are you on
Really?
about?
It's as bad as that.
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
I'm standing right there.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You Seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do
True.
you say? Will you help us out?
I suppose I
They'll come
could.
for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I don't know, I have a slightly bad feeling. There was something with the way they were looking at each other, but also their voice.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Yeah.
Look lively, you lot.
Okay, Clive thinks there's something up with those two. So he's gonna be definitely right. It was just the mannerism and the voices. There's another word I wanna use, but can't find it. Can't find the Swedish word, but that won't help. I love when they do that though. When you can hear in someone's voice that they're kind of tricking you. Even if it is a little bit obvious, it's still nice. Especially if you keep your... what am I gonna say? Damn it! This guy distracted me.
This one.
I'm guessing we have to fight the other two as well. I don't feel like they are the real owners of the cart. Or what is on that cart. They steal stuff?
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Any loot? Oh, couldn't go in there. Well, I can't break in there, but I can break this. Makes sense. Where is the cart? I thought it was closer. Oh. Here it is.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found
Food.
ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
Did we just help these thieves?
It's
Or
been a
whatever
pleasure.
they are?
Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother.
I got a big ass
If we want
sword.
his help again next time.
There won't be a next time. Bastards. Well, we might meet these guys again. They're probably gonna be up to no good. Okay, we'll go there. There seems to be a road there, but I can't get that way.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
This is
Path continues
pretty.
on the other side.
I see, Clive. I just need to get some loot. At least we're getting materials here. We're not getting Torgal. Wow, this is huge. Maybe we could use some of these for the ship. I wanted to say airship, but it's not gonna be an airship, I think. But that would be so cool. Like, what if the world would still be doomed and we need like an airship to get away from here? Like, what if we fail? But it would be nice to have a getaway airship. We've got so many roses for Jill. Hope they're pretty. I think either way she would be really happy receiving them from Clive. The two of them are so freaking wholesome. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. The final sin?
So this is Zemeckis.
No more sin. Final Fantasy X.
Land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the
Interesting.
gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
You curse.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their Eikons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
I just had a thought. What if Leviathan is in that water?
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
So if that was like a battle arena for the gods, then there definitely have to be something in the deep. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not touching water. It's enough our hideaway is in water.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
Stupid choice. He's being manipulated.
To rule an empire. He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
Dion is better suited.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
Made flesh? What? He thinks Grieger is alive? I don't like how he treats Dion. It's his son after all.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
He's using his own son.
Father.
This is Anabella's plan.
I find you much changed.
So he never was like
Is
that.
this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
I don't think so.
Though I do owe Anabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Oh, she's so
Trust
manipulative.
the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker!
Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee, All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This
His own
audience is
father
over.
has turned on him because of
Your
her.
Radiance, the Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
See? But there's something with that toy.
Hungry, Father.
We saw the
Can't
eyes
we have
glowing.
luncheon instead.
And he's just throwing the flower. It holds so
Does it
much
pain
symbolism
you
to
that you will
Dion.
not inherit your father's throne.
Strangle her now!
I have suffered worse.
I hate her.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh my god, the audacity of this biatch! She's so evil. Ultima is nothing compared to that bee. Hate her so much. We need to slay her, okay?
The Boklad markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Oh gosh.
You were right, boy.
I think that Ultima is certainly also the one manipulating them, but Anabella is 100% on Ultima's tail, or whatever you say in English. Zemekis Falls, a vast cavity in the earth located in the steppes of the Forgotten, a desolate coastal region of eastern Dalmekia. Despite the fact that for centuries seawater from the Strait of Altha has flowed into the plumbless crater without keys, it shows no sign of filling. The tragic tale that came to be known as the Sins of Zemekis is said to have taken place here. So it never fills up. Then there must be something that is not doing so it fills up. A conflict fought between Holy Empire of Sanbreque and the Republic of Dalmekia in the year 878. The dispute was born from the Dalmekians' fierce objections to Sanbreque's occupation of Twinside, capital city of the Crystalline Dominion. However, when the Republic finally entered the fray, it found itself sorely outmatched. See the outlaws' destruction of Drake's Fang further weakened weakened their position, and with their homeland in chaos, the Dalmecs were forced to negotiate a withdrawal. Credit for this turn of event was largely attributed to Olivier Lesage, second-born son of the Holy Emperor, in light of which he was made Crown Prince of Sanbreque. Oh, this is so much bullshit, but okay. I have quite a few questions already. We're probably gonna have some answers. Holy Emperor Sylvestre Lesage handed power to Olivier, his second-born son and only child by the Empress Anabella, ostensibly in recognition of the part he had played in the agreement of a peace between the Empire and Dalmekia, while the ascension of one so young was whatever. Emperor Sylvestre reassured those bold enough to express doubt at the wisdom of such a choice by maintaining that as Great Grigor made flesh, he would merely serve as an advisor to the young new emperor until he came of age. Prince Dion, the emperor's firstborn and rightful heir to the Holy Throne, was violently opposed to the plan, but his objections fell on deaf ears. Well, this is not gonna turn out great. Dion has been 100% cast aside. It seems like his father might be like in a thrall or something. It can't only be Anabella's manipulations. I think that Ultima also has a hold of him somehow. There's something with that toy. Do you remember when Anabella took Olivier to Hugo in Dalmekia?
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvestre will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
No, we have to keep on going. Helgaroo. Instead of a kangaroo. This looks nothing like a kangaroo. Yeah, what was yeah, that's when Olivier's doll had a glowing eye. And just the blue color, I think that signifies Ultima. There is something about him, and also that Sylvestre thinks like Olivier is some kind of god now. He's certainly acting like he is. Like he's some kind of reincarnation or something. I mean, the man can't be that stupid, can he? He has ruled once before with Dion by his side, and Dion seems like a really intelligent man. So I think that Dion would put a stop to his father if he was like, no, I don't like what you're doing.
Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you?
Yep.
There's good gil to be made there. Believe you me.
Yeah. I believe you.
It's about that Drake's Fang. I packed up me store and pulled me boots on. And so did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the Dalamil Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more?
You're not done? Oh, I'm just gonna walk. I thought it was done a long time ago. Look at this. Look at how still the water is. Even though there's a waterfall all over this hole. And it's so perfectly round too. Can't really see it on the map. How big it is. We're probably gonna end up knowing what exactly happened there. Can't only be myth, right? Has to be a reason. What if there's a crystal underneath?
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital. Oh, here.
Okay. How about here then?
Good girl.
Let's go! Yay, I'm first! Torgal! Torgal won! Can you jump over people? Oh man. Jill is taking the lead. I'm seeing something glittering here. I'm gonna take it. I got some more roses for you, Jill.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
That's so sad. But they will have to live without the blessings of the crystal, because we will just destroy all the crystals, so there won't be any. Y'all have to make your own fire then. Ooh, rats.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goetz, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
What do you think, girl?
I have one crystal there at least that's making water. I mean, can't y'all just bring water?
Let me carry your goods.
Maybe just they just don't know how to, or what water is drinkable.
Array this side of the strait. May Gilbert smile.
You had nothing I want. There's no hidden quests or something?
Brought any coin with them? We'd be rich.
Drake's fangs fallen, would you believe it? No wonder everyone's taken to the road.
That's not all. I heard Lord Kupka fell too. The Republic's not long for this world, if you ask me.
Only because he fell? These guys have like no ambition. Come on, man. You don't need the crystals to be able to live. They just need a teacher.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan services. Where's the proprietress?
She's otherwise engaged at present, my lord. Come back later.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no use for a brandy. You can't even fill my cup.
Rude! How dare you? Here, have a slap in the face. Let's go.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Oh, that looks so good.
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Goetz, shall we?
Alright, he was gonna be here. Because he has the trader's pass.
He must be around here somewhere.
Where could
Won't find
he
anything of this
be?
quality in Twinside.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Trader's pass, on your way.
I mean, he's a big guy.
Slake your thirst.
We should be able to see him.
Now feel good,
I
boy.
just know Torgal wanted pets. Oh, there he is.
Ah, Goetz. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goetz. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Probably.
A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Boklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
Oh, I think we went there.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
He's so adorable, Goetz.
Let's keep
He's
an eye
just
out
a
for this
big,
red chocobo
cute bear.
And the other on our purses.
Jug of
Yeah.
snake spit for the road?
I'd totally get pickpocketed. But also, if it was a kid, I'd be like, "Ugh. She or he probably needs it better than me." Depending on what they took.
Bloody cruising caravans. Scooping up customers. Leave some for the rest.
Wasn't it here somewhere? There's nothing popping up. Oh, now.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Well, she's fancy.
Oh, well. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goetz, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
She's super pretty.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
Goetz told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goetz's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Let's do it.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goetz?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
Adorable.
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Crimson color.
The proprietor
Ooh, that
of the
must look
furniture
pretty.
makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Wouldn't it be fun if we saw all the like pins and brooches and crimson collar that we got on Clive? It would look so much fun. We would be like a fashionable accessory guy.
The caravan stops.
We'd have plenty of accessories on us.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goetz.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Okie dokie, then we go there. Fishmonger.
I'll take the large one.
Come taste my
Should be here somewhere.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you in... Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Right then.
Interesting.
Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come with me to the Dominion.
Probably harder than we think. And they might not even know who's behind everything.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
The audacity of this kid. And to jail, no less. I mean, I could take it better if it was towards Clive, but to jail? You little shit.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they
Is he playing dumb?
You know what to tell them.
I don't know if I believe that little kid.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
Anxious girl.
We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
You know something.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Tent outside town.
Come on!
Well, I'm really curious who might be behind all of this. Maybe it's the guys we did a side quest for? Maybe? Or it could be someone else.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy!
A bunch of kids.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Hey!
Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that's the kid.
That was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy!
I'm hungry.
Did you see a little kid?
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
But what? But it doesn't have to be him? Or what you mean? There he is. Don't you dare run away.
Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goetz and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Understandable. We'll go after them. What? Is that? He maybe?
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
He's super handsome!
Making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are.
That brooch. Where did you get it?
From Eloise.
Master Theo.
You know this guy? Okay, maybe he's not a bad guy.
What are you doing with these people?
So handsome.
You're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
What? Is his sister Eloise or another woman here?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad
Gonna
their
have to stop
hunting
smiling.
ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Yep, help with the pickpocketing. What else did he say? Because I was so distracted. Oh my gosh. I'm already simping so hard for this man. Well, I'm a widow now. Sid died. So I might just go after Theodore.
What's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Okie dokie, blood from the
Lateney's Cleft is
stones.
to the south past the camp.
Okay, then we're gonna go there. My gosh, this man is fine.
No, you better not have scared any of my kids.
I hope he has a good personality.
Daddy.
Right now he was being quite rude. But he wants to end the pickpocketing and this criminal ring, so he seems like just this kind of person.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
So, where's the boss? Y'all need to tell me where the boss is, because these guys look too simple to be a boss. They need to have the boss design, or else I'm not gonna believe it.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Yep. So over here. Oh, a lair. These look regular as well.
We got company. That's the lot.
I'm gonna round all of these guys up. Almost had you all. Hope that hurt.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Seems like they want us to go up here.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Boklad! Kill him! Kill them all!
Just gonna round you all
Yours,
up.
Torgal!
And turn you into pudding! Why did I say pudding? Now I want chocolate pudding. I just wanna know who's behind this. Is it this big guy? It said that these seem to be leaders. But I don't know about that. There might be somebody else pulling the strings behind these guys. I mean, there always is.
Nice try.
Get him!
There we go. Maybe they have the trader's pass somewhere here. Over here maybe. Oh?
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goetz's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
She'll be a happy sister. Well then. Let's go back here. Might as well teleport whilst we can. Ooh, we have some reading to do. A busy market town situated on the northeastern coast of Dalmekia, where the Strait of Arthur drains slowly into the gaping crater of Zemekis Falls, also known as the Thousand Tables. Its streets throng with merchants from across the realm, each loudly hawking their wares to keen-eyed customers, intent on finding a bargain. The gate at the rear of the town leads directly onto the Crystal Road, and therefore out of the Republic. As such, it is heavily guarded against unauthorized entry or exit. Well, we need to exit this place through that gate, so we have the trader's pass, so it shouldn't be that difficult. Theodore, porter and guard for the Crimson Caravans, the firm that he runs with his beloved sister Eloise. Beloved sister. Owner of the Crimson Caravans, highly esteemed porterage firm in Boklad. Eloise has a knack for business and a head for figures, which she used to build her business from the ground up into the success it is today. Sounds like Theodore really loves his sister. I like that. That is a good guy right there. He's a green flag.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
No, he helped us.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goetz's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will.
I'm gonna keep a close eye on you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Yes.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
He's even giving presents. Crimson Compass from Theodore.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Nice, nice.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goetz's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
We don't even have that much money. Well, I don't know how much money Otto has, but I don't have that.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goetz.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Anything I can do for you?
Ooh, we can ask about Theodore. If my sister is the smiling face of the Crimson Caravans, then I am the scowl. She brings in the customers, I scare off those who'd prey on them.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Eloise always did have a talent for business. I prefer working with my hands, or rather, my fists. And there are plenty of bandits and beasts out there to keep me busy.
All the better.
The Crimson Caravans has a reputation to uphold, and I need to keep my skills well honed.
Criminals and cowards.
Who bully the desperate and the dispossessed into doing their bidding. And also they could keep their own hands clean. It's no wonder it took me a while to track them down. If it hadn't been for you and Jill, I might never have found them, still less brought them to justice. I'd offer you a share in the spoils if it didn't all belong to other people. You did the right thing. I don't want stolen goods.
I'll go with you.
Oh! We've got side quests. Better do these.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Feels like his is gonna be interesting.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Okay, we're probably gonna get the history lesson from him, and that's great.
I better make sure he
I want to know more about the Zemeckis Falls. Yeah, well, he's probably gonna get attacked. You're right,
He's
Clive.
been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Sure.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Live and let live. We got 2 side quests. Was there a third one as well? Yeah. Just gonna collect these and then
I must leave the Dominion.
Stop recording. But I'm gonna continue playing. At least for like 2 more hours, I think.
If I knew where I
Now I just need to see about getting the word. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
We'll do it.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All 3 of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Okay guys, this is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye!